I don't have many childhood photos. Too much chaos to capture. Same for my parents. Sometimes memory itself will have to serve, and, for better or worse, it does. I remember a lot. Trauma kept me alert. Or perhaps the peyote surging through my mother's system the day I was born propped open a door. Mom was more prone to heroin and speed and 6-packs of ice-cold Tecate. Peyote wasn't one of her standard substances. I'd like to think she'd taken it that night to connect with me. Cord loop through the crown, conjoined. But I'm pretty sure she just liked drugs. Funny thing about those mescaline buttons, though. You don't get to decide what's revealed. It's more antidote than anecdote, more grounding than soaring. You get what you need. Mom and Dad lived in a 3-story old Victorian home in the Monte Vista neighborhood of San Antonio. Back then, it was a neighborhood of emergent beatniks and generations of Mexican Texans, an electric mix of Virgin Mary statues and fringe from hair to hymns. Their place was falling apart charming and huge. Different families occupied the various floors. My parents rented the teeny attic up top, a love nest perch filled with nail polish and paintbrushes, ashtrays, and tapestries. That late September night of 1963, they'd invited people up for a little party, an attic gathering lookout for those who'd consumed that sacred cactus. Freewheelin' Bob Dylan reverberated from the record player through a sea of smoke and opiates, penetrating the walls of Mom's tight belly and finding my hearing inside her hopped-up womb. Straight from her brain to my belly button, the earthy mineral dialed open each one of my eyes, and it was time. The doctors had said to expect me on my father's birthday in November. But they say we make plans and God laughs. And I think that laughter is the most powerful hallucinogen known. The unknown. Even those who set out to seeking can't be prepared for what they'll find. That night, God laughed through me, I suppose. The story goes that my little foot stamped out of Mom's body right there in that attic, tethering all those revelers' trips to the flesh and blood immediate world. It was fight or flight for me from the get-go. No snooze button on a smoke alarm. Get up, baby. You gotta get out of here. I was jumping from a burning building that never stopped burning. Thank God there was a hospital close by. I was a quick one. 2 months early and 3 pounds heavy. Born breech with the cord around my neck. My dad's galaxy eyes were the first things I saw on this earth. No better witness than that. I was so much his twin, I have to think we recognized each other and laughed. Found and forever bewildered. Dad's stoned laughter startled my tiny limbs awake and tied me to delight. He said my eyes were alert from the first. Eager pinpoints ready to tick off boxes and cut through all the bullshit at a clip. I was here to do a job, get this cycle of the circus started. He held me tight for a minute, our twin visages reflecting God back to each other, and then they popped me straight into the incubator like a little potato. I was a wrinkled pink creature gasping for air, a baby astronaut, Earthside but not quite, hooked on heroin and more, at least. My first duty was to detox. My first lesson was breath. We are born perfect, whole, and immediately in need. Taking a breath is no choice. Is any of it?